information, and that is what I said even today, to say information I got that the arrested person, he was belonging to the group of the deceased, and they were about 5, they are having also companies. That is what I indicated.
Oh, they all originate from the deceased Mr. Mswazi, the 5.
That is what I said, yes.
Okay. And there's the Mr. Mswazi's name is mentioned, and we know that there's Mr. Molefe, and then there's a name that you don't mention. That's fine. Who are the other 2?
I don't know.
You don't know?
Yes.
Okay.
How do you know there are 5 if you don't know about the other 2?
Commissioner, that is what I was told, that there were 5. And then I happened to know the other
Told by whom?
3 names which I were informed.
Told by whom?
By a source. Remember I said after, I remember even before, the source indicated to me that they arrested 3. They previously worked for Mr. Mswazi and as contract killers. And later on, when we were discussing after the arrest of Molefe, I indicated to him, I got further information that this person was working with Mswazi and the other people, and they were also involved in mine. That is what I indicated, and I indicated those names that name which I was informed. Then other names which I'm not informed, I don't know.
The 2 names that you mentioned in the same transcript, Joe on 68 and Say on 67, are they part of the 5?
No, that was something else. Remember, I indicated to say after the decease of Mswazi, my understanding is Joe took over as leading at the industry. And I was saying, I was regarding the whole fight is about taxi violence and so forth. That is where I mentioned that name. I said now there are people who are also there in the taxis now venturing on the